Alright, so we're back for Saturday. Okay, so today we're back. Alright, so today we're back for part 2 of this roleplay, okay? Alright. So, after China and India liberate Pakistan and get their independence, okay, now what's gonna happen next? Oh yeah, so Germany's still gonna have some Middle Eastern puppet states right here, okay? Now, the next target, now, before they actually do go into war with Russia, okay, alright, they're winning. Alright, now, while they're doing that, they're gonna split up some more divisions, and they're going to kinda, alright, and then Spanish. Alright, so yeah. Now, once USA joins this war, they're going to decide to go after the Spanish Empire first. Alright, so first of all is Mexico. They're going to kind of go through Mexico like nothing, okay? They're going to go through and they're going to eventually liberate Mexico, okay? Alright, and then eventually they're going to land in Bahamas. They're going to take over all of the Caribbeans from Spain, alright? And eventually they're going to take over all of this, right? Now, while that's happening, Spain is having a little bit of an idea, okay? They're going to put their military into Colombia, and they're going to kind of liberate, they're going to kind of make a new Central American country over here, alright? So, yeah. They're going to make it now puppet, okay, not part of the empire. Now, USA is going to see this, and obviously they're going to react, okay? Now, Spain is going to put their men near Guatemala and Belize, alright? They're going to quickly start, okay? Alright, now. While it's happening, UK is going to start up their new military. Okay, now while it's happening, Germany's going to continue their influence in Africa. Okay, so first of all is Vietnam. They're going to attack Vietnam. They're going to win, and eventually Vietnam, and they're also going to attack Laos and Cambodia. Okay, and they're going to make German Indochina. Alright, German Vietnam. Now, while this is happening, they're going to put them as a puppet state, of the Germans. So Germany's trying to create as many puppet states as they can. Alright, now this is a big success. Alright, now for them, they've lost Pakistan, okay, because Pakistan's a little liberated. Now, they're going to do the same thing with Bangladesh. They're going to take over Bangladesh. Right now, this is where India gets a bit scared, and they're going to quickly demolish Bangladesh, okay, before they could get independence. Right, okay. Now, eventually they're going to start putting borders all around them, okay, because they know, yeah, so there we go. So now, India is going to join the side of the Allied powers, okay, so yeah, then everything starts, okay. Now, the next thing that's going to happen is Russia is going to declare war. So then what's going to happen, so yeah, Germany is basically all over the place. Alright, now, first thing that's going to happen is UK is going to help out, USA with Spain. Alright, so then they're going to get some of their men from Falkland Islands, and they're going to land over here in the south. Alright, they're going to eventually kind of go through Argentina. Alright, they're going to go through Argentina. Alright, and they're going to Mauritius, okay, and then eventually Uruguay as well. Alright, now this is where eventually then they're going to kind of take over the southern part. Okay, now this is where Spain actually do not even realize about this, and now Brazil, Germany's going to declare war on Brazil, alright, which they're going to go through right here, and yeah, Brazil's going to surrender to the Spanish, alright, so they're quickly making quick work of Brazil, and they're going to demolish the other parts, okay. Now, this is where they're going to liberate, this is where they're going to, wait, let me just make, there we go. Then they're going to liberate Brazil, and make him a new puppet state, okay, of the Germans. So now they're going to kind of help out the Spanish right here, okay. So yeah, so then kind of a shocking story right there. Now, while this is going on, USA is going to continue its advances, alright, and they're going to demolish the Central American puppet right here, okay, puppet state. Now, they're going to demolish the Central American state. Now, this is where Spain is going to get scared, because Britain's going to kind of go up here. Okay, now this is where Brazil is going to give some aid over to Spain, and this is where Spain can finally make a pushback. Alright, not a big one, but a good one. Alright, so they're going to go down here, and they're going to take over. They're going to go down here, and they're going to kind of go through the British. Right now, Britain's going to make a big defense now, and this is where they can also do the same thing with US. Okay, now they can make it a little bit of pushback. They can get back to Central America, but this is where USA is going to put military in all of the islands and Mexico. Okay, alright, so yeah, so then Spain's going to try, but yeah, now they can contain this, but they can't contain all that side. This is where USA is making a big aid. Right now, this is where Spain's got better idea. Okay, they're going to fund a new they're gonna make this now a puppet state right here, alright, and make it like a buffer zone between them and USA, alright. Now the next thing that's gonna happen is Britain is gonna send some aid over here into Africa. Okay, so they're gonna go down here. They're gonna they're gonna take over down here. All right. Now Germany doesn't have that much men here, so it's gonna go big. It's gonna go successful for them. All right. Now this is where Germany realizes this, and they're going to start making a new puppet state. All right, down here. Alright, they're just kind of, yeah, so they're going to take over, they're going to make a big puppet state right here inside of Africa, okay? Now, this is where they're going to get scared, and this is where now Italy's going to, alright, and yet, oh, jeez, I didn't know, wait, let me just quickly fix that. Now, this is where Germany's going to give some aid over to their new puppet state, and this is where they're going to start making a pushback, alright? It's going to go well for them. Alright, they're going to make a bit of pushback right now. Britain's got more men in Africa, so they're going to quickly make quick work. Alright, and they're going to go through and they're going to demolish the German puppet state over here. Alright. So then Germany's getting kicked out of this part of Africa. Okay, now this is where Britain's going to send a lot more aid, and they're going to kind of... Now Germany's going to supply more aid to their puppet states. Alright. Now, Germany's gonna decide to protect its new policy. Okay, now this is where Italy's getting scared as well. Okay, now Germany's gonna now next thing that's gonna happen is then Britain's gonna supply some aid down here. Alright, and then Britain's gonna attack down here. Alright. Now, Germany doesn't really care about its African puppet states. It's gonna go well for them. Alright, they're gonna destroy. They're gonna go through right here, and they're going to demolish. They're going to go down here, they're going to demolish down here, and then they're going to land in Djibouti Sea, alright, and they're going to start making quick work down here, alright, and they're going to make some quick work down here, alright, and they're going to officially kick out, East Africa, and also they're going to, kick out the Germans from Africa, okay? Now, this is where Italy gets scared, and this is where now Britain comes in, and declares war on Saudi Arabia. Okay, now they're gonna take over a lot of the southern part of them, and they're going to destroy the puppet state of Saudi Arabia. All right, now this is where this is the part now where Germany gets a bit scared. All right, because they're being attacked by all fronts. All right, so while it's happening, Russia's putting a lot more. But right now Russia's going to supply a lot more. Russia's going to do a big front now against the Germans. Alright. It's going to go well for them, as they're going to push right through the Germans. Alright, eventually liberating some of the Balkans, and this is where now they're... Oh, geez, I didn't mean to that. Alright. And yeah, they're gonna kind of split. They're gonna kind of make a big front against the Germans, and yeah, they're going to officially split them up. Now they're going to focus all over here, alright, and eventually Germany's kicked out of here. So Germany's kicked out of here, and then this is where now Russia focus all of their men into Sweden. Alright, so they're gonna eventually kick them out over here. They're gonna get back some of their old land. Alright, they're gonna land here, and this is where now Sweden loses Finland again. Okay, look, Finland becomes a part of them again. Alright, and then while doing that, and then this is where Britain joins in, and they're going to land right here. Okay, and they're gonna start taking over Sweden and Norway. Okay, now it's gonna go well for them. And Sweden eventually surrenders. Alright, admitting their loss. They're gonna admitting their loss to the Allied powers. And yeah, this is where now Sweden splits up. Alright, and then eventually Russia does land up here and take over that. So yeah, now Sweden's dead, and they're out of the alliance. Now, this is where Germany loses the Baltics and like parts of, and then Belarus as well as Ukraine. Alright, now this is where Russia's got a free spot and they're going to use it. Okay, they're going to declare war on declare war on Romania first, and they're going to eventually suppress the. They're gonna get rid of Romania. Okay, now this is where Hungary gets a bit mad, and they're going to now start attacking Russia. Okay, now it's gonna go well for them. All right, and then Bulgaria is gonna join in. All right, and they're going to take over some land as well. All right, off the Romanians. Now, while this is going on, Britain's going to continue, and he's going to rampage. They're going to rampage through all the puppet states that Germany's made. All right, so Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, and Iraq. And then while this is happening, eventually they're going to call in Iran as well, okay? And Iran is going to lose, and then eventually Iran's going to lose, alright, in here. So now Britain has defeated them. Now, while this is going on, they're going to also declare war on Turkey, okay? Now, it's going to go well for them, and they're going to claim Cyprus, and Turkey and then they're going to declare war on Turkey, okay? Now, over here, Turkey is going to die, alright? Now, this is where they're going to start making the next plan, okay? They're going to now start and declare war on Italy, okay? So they're going to go through Egypt, and they're going to kind of start liberating all of Northern Africa, okay, of Italy. Right. Yeah, it's not going to last that long, guys, but yeah. Alright, so then they're going to declare war on Algeria and Morocco eventually, okay? They're going to start going down here, and they're eventually going to start losing down here. Okay, they're even going to take over the Spanish little island. Oh no, actually no, but yeah, and then they're going to liberate Tunisia, and this is where they get kicked out of Africa. Okay, or Northern Africa. Now this is where China gets a bit mad as they border them. So then China is going to declare war on Vietnam. Alright, now it's going to go well for them, as Germany doesn't have that much men over here, so it's going to be a piece of cake. Alright, they're going to lose. Then Britain is going to land over here in Papua New Guinea, alright, and they're going to, and with USA help, they're going to liberate Pakistan. Now, Japanese is going to join, Japan is going to, and then they're going to demolish all of the, little German islands, right over here. Next thing that's going to happen is they're going to eventually start, they're going to eventually USA and Britain have got some aid, and now they're going to push back, right? So they're going to push back into, down here. So eventually Britain's going to start making a big push into there, okay? Then, what's going to happen next is, USA is designed a little push, and they're going to go back in and liberate the Central Americans, and they're going to start making their own front against the British. Alright, so eventually going to stop there. Britain's going to stop there, and they're going to eventually kick them out. And then they're going to go and declare war on the Brazilian or the puppet state of Brazil. Right, of the Germans. Now they're gonna go through. They're gonna claim up here, and then Britain is gonna come in, and and then Britain's gonna come in and take over all down here. All right, and yeah, that's officially Spain kicked out. Okay, then they're going to make a bit of another push, and then Britain's gonna take over Canary Islands. And then Spain is going to, and then USA is going to come in, and they're going to liberate Portugal. And they're going to kind of make a bit of a split into them. Alright, now, this is where Italy seizes, and they're going to, and this is where Britain seizes, and they're going to kind of go through here. And they're going to take back Gibraltar, and they're going to do a push themselves. Alright, and this is where Spain surrenders, and they're kicked out of the war. Alright. Now, as well, and then what's going to happen next, guys? Germany's going to lose oh jeez, didn't mean to make a sound. But yeah, Germany's going to eventually lose a lot of their population. All right, they've lost a lot of their puppet states, everything. Okay, so now they're just relying on the Europeans. Now this is where, first of all, Britain's going to come in and demolish and go through Greece. And yeah, they're gonna go through here and demolish Greece, alright, and they're gonna demolish Albania. Okay, now while they're doing that, Russia is going to make a big front against Hungary and Hungary's gonna make a big. They're gonna make a big front against Germany. All right. So first of all, they're gonna declare war. They're gonna take over some Hungarian lands. Now, while this is happening, Britain's gonna do the same thing. Okay, they're gonna go through here and they're gonna fully demolish Bulgaria. All right. And then while this is happening, they're also going to go through here. They're going to take over Croatia. And Russia is going to demolish Hungary. Okay, so that's all the German post states got, right, out of the war. Now, what's this happening? Britain is going to make a big attack. Britain's going to make a big attack. Oh, that's Russia. Britain is going to make a big attack into Spain. All right, into Italy. So they're going to go through here, and then this is where they're going to start. This is where they're going to start landing into Germans, and they're going to do a big north and south front. Okay, now first of all is going to be Italy. Okay, they're going to go through here, and then they're going to demolish Italy. All right. I'm not going to do a peace treaty, by the way, guys, but yeah, I am going to do a peace treaty with, and I'm going to do a peace treaty after this as well, alright? Now, whilst this is working on, Britain's going to make a big front down here, alright? And then USA is going to start, and then USA is going to start a big front over here, okay? Now, while this is happening, Germany's going to kind of lose down here, alright? Alright, so they're going to go through here, they're going to liberate the Balkans. And then whilst this is happening, Britain is going to go through here and liberate Denmark. And yeah, eventually they're going to start their big own front down here. Alright, and whilst this is happening, Russia is going to demolish down here. Alright. And yeah, this is where Germany eventually loses this war, alright, and eventually all the Allied powers are going to come in, and this is where Germany is going to get, right. And then all the Allied powers come in right here, and this is where they're all going to meet. And this is where all the Allied powers meet, and then officially, they're all kicked out of the war. Okay, then Germany split, and then officially the new war ends. Alright, so let's now look at the peace treaty of this war. Alright, which I am going to do. Alright, so now we're going to look at a little peace treaty, guys, of this war. Okay, this is actually kind of cool war, by the way. I didn't expect to actually do this. I didn't expect to actually nail it. Like that was actually cool. Alright, so we're going to load up the map now. We're going to take a look at a little peace treaty now of this war. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. It's going to take quite a while. Okay, so here's the peace treaty, guys. So basically, if you guys do all know, all the puppet states got their independence, okay, from Germany. Now, here is the peace treaty, guys, of this war. So the first thing that's going to happen is, as you see right here from Spain, they've got like a lot split up, okay? So, France, even though they didn't join the war, so France gets, but actually, no, you know, I have something better. So, France gets this part, and then Catalonia and this part. Oh yeah, so first thing that's gonna happen is Morocco is gonna gain these two islands, alright, from Spain, and they're also going to gain this part right here. Okay, now and then Canary Islands gonna become independent. Okay, now also down here the Majorca Islands and wait, let's make this a little better. Anyways, so yeah, then Catalonia comes independence. Okay, Portugal gets this part of Spain, all right, and then Britain gets this little part down, okay, and then France gets this part of. So basically, a couple of like countries. So yeah, this is what counts Spain gets. Okay, now obviously because they have joined the war, right, of the islands. Okay, now it's actually kind of a big one. I didn't really make it too big, like, anywhere else, because technically everywhere else was puppet states. Now, obviously, all of the German puppet states do have independence. Everywhere does have independence. Okay, actually, let's make a couple of countries like all one country rather than just like different countries. I want to make it more alright. So yeah, all of the countries that were part of any countries did get their independence. Okay. So over here, right there. Now, down here in the Balkans, Serbia gets this part of Bulgaria, alright, and they get a couple parts of Hungary, alright, and then Ukraine gets these two parts from Bulgaria, okay, and officially Ukraine and Russia, and then actually Ukraine does also get all the parts from Russia, okay, right, so right here, so they're gonna get all the parts from Russia and Crimea back, and officially they're gonna remain allies now, alright, then. Down here, Bulgaria gets, Turkey gets a couple of islands off of Greece, and they're going to get these couple parts from Turkey, and they're going to get this part. Okay, North Macedonia gets a couple parts from Turkey again, and also down here, and then Albania does still get independence, but they get a new government. Okay, oh yeah, also forgot as well. Okay, Spain gets a new government. Albania gets a new government. Greece gets a new government. All of the puppet states as well, that were puppet states of like Spain, Italy, or Germany, all get governments. Okay, so basically all countries get governments. Okay, all the ones that were like bad names. Now, as well, down here in Italy, right, Sardinia and Sicily both get independence from Italy, and Italy loses one part of it. So and then they lose Venice to Slovenia, and France gets these parts of it. Okay, and then obviously Italy gets a new government. Now, down in Croatia, Bosnia gets a couple of these parts, and then Serbia gets a couple of these parts. Okay, so basically Serbia grows a little bit bigger. Now, Romania is going to lose a bit of land. Okay, now also, as well, over here in Germany, this is the main one. So Poland gets these parts, and also get Berlin. Czechia gets this part. Austria gets a couple of these few parts, and then France gets these parts, Netherlands gets these parts, and then Denmark gets this part. Okay, and then over in Sweden, Norway, and also get a government. Okay, Sweden gets Norway gets down here, and then Finland gets these two parts up here. Okay, so yeah, this is basically now the peace treaty of this war. Okay, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. They were two parts for this game. Okay, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe and engage below if you want to see any more videos like on the channel. If you guys obviously want to, I did forget to say last video, but if you guys want to, you can subscribe. Okay, I will appreciate if you do. Alright, anyways guys, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.